Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to another F1 video. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you something, if you hadn't seen it already, posted by the F1 Manager guys on Reddit. And I gotta say, I'm pretty pissed off. I'm quite heavily disappointed. So, hey everyone, thanks for your continued support, blah, blah, blah. Upcoming plans. Cool. Our team are currently working on an update, good, that addresses more player-reported topics. This includes multiple visual updates to the car models. The car models are pretty fine, but okay, but that's good. We're further differentiating the look by implementing some of the key characteristics of the 222 cars, blah, 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 which is fine, and liveries. Also, we're making positive changes regarding fuel usage issues during qualifying. That's that tiny little bug that you've probably seen where the as you're doing the qualifying lap, it says you're low on fuel. I feel like that could... It's a 2-minute fix. And amending instances of incorrect estimated race time calculations, among other optimizations. Okay. I was hoping for more, like massively improving the AI and how they deal with weather, especially in qualifying and on certain tracks where they always do the wrong thing. But hey, you know, ongoing development patches, good. This next F1 Manager will be the last significant update, and as we've just read, not significant, that addresses player-reported feedback or suggested changes and additions. Any potential updates following this would be minor patches that do not noticeably affect gameplay. To ensure upcoming F1 Manager projects realise their potential and meet the expectations to both our team and our community, the development team's focus must fully move on to projects beyond F1 Manager 2022 after this upcoming update. Ever since we started, we've listened and taken actions. Key reports and requests around F1 Manager from the community and yet to resolve. Will continue to be prioritised as we create future iterations of the franchise. Well, that's good. We want it. I want it to be an ongoing. It's a good enough game. With that in mind, please keep sharing your thoughts. Yeah. So, I think that's a massive mistake. Obviously, this is purely a money play because, you know, make the next game. They don't make a load more money. We've already bought the game. They don't make a load more money. Patching, improving the game, fixing the obvious problems with the game, and then because we've already bought it, us suckers, we already bought it, so they can just fix it for hopefully fix it for the next game. But I think there's probably 4 or 5 things in F1 Manager that are bugs. They're big, game-changing, arguably game-breaking bugs in the game that they've got to fix for the next iteration. But no, we've got to wait an entire year now. But good thing is you won't get that message about the fuel anymore because that was the problem. Yeah, bit disappointed by that. I think you know, we for those of you that obviously most of you play Football Manager and stuff, fair play to them. They come out with big patches throughout the year. We get that big one in January, the transfer update, and then a load of bug fixes and stuff. So to give up on the game, what are we, I don't know, a month or 2 after release, doesn't bode well for me. Because I don't know how I'm sure it's a relatively small team, but I feel like you can have split it better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe, you know, I'm just a little snowflake that's upset about nothing, but I feel like it's pretty crap. Right, on to the race. We've got a wet one. Welcome to Italy, my friends. As you can see, moderate rain for the race. That's what we like to see. We did one race previously. I can't leave this screen, annoyingly. But Doohan got a solid, I think, 7th or 8th place, and Ocon finished 15th because he had a spin early on. And, you know, he did one of those, I'm going to spin, and then I'm just going to wait for every car to go past and there to be a 20-second gap so we can pull out and stuff. And that just screwed his entire race. But we are on for a ret race. Let's get the setup going. Doohan's now 878 rated. Qualifying is finished. We got a solid 10th and 11th. Another thing when you simulate qualifying, I like the way that the AI just uses up all your soft tyres. Luckily, it's a wetter race, so hopefully we won't need any.
Aston Martin were on target.
But it was ridiculous. I only simulated one session, and they used up 2 sets of softs, and I was like, okay, this is Right, weather check, boys. Ooh, okay. 28 laps. 28, 29 laps. Wet tyres, definitely, because that's torrential. And then inters somewhere here. As it stands. What do we need to do? 28 laps. That's nicely doable. Okay. And then it's going to be wets. And we'll work it out from there. Right. I think even Doohan, with his dodgy driving, might even make 28 laps on mediums, which would be nice. Lovely. We'll see if there's a chance that if we want to gamble and put one of them on inters. Depends how the race is going. This will be my last season of the game. I think I'm really enjoying. It's weird because although I've just been critical, I enjoy playing this game. But I also enjoy playing this game on the caveat that, on the understanding that some of the problems this game has will be patched. And now we can guarantee that they're not going to be patched, which isn't ideal. Ocon, see if he wants to give some beanages. Just like things like the money situation, like money is just kind of not an I've never had to budget or be careful with money. It's like, oh, I've got 20 million, I'll just flop out another factory or something, and that sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure if I just did research, I did sort of a nice balance last season, but look how much quicker we are. Like, I can guarantee that we will win the Formula 1 win the what's it called? Competition next season, right? Because if I put a ton of time into research, there's not enough depth and variability in this game to have that. Go on.
Looks like Aston Martin
to have that longevity. And yeah, now we know. Like, I'm hopeful. I'm definitely going to try it again next year and stuff. But I think it doesn't bode well for the future that they just dump the game that quickly. Imagine if Football Manager FM23 came out. You know, we're in the beta at the moment. There's going to be a patch for the release for any sort of bugs and stuff. And then in a month's time, a month's time, they come out with a patch that improves some stuff, that fixes some stuff, but there's still problems. And then they just tweet, yeah, that's it for FM. See you next year. Imagine the uproar. And I know this is a smaller team. It's going to be a much smaller game, but like, it's pretty bad. Like, I think. Like, Hamilton is flying in that McLaren. He is such a good, pointing out the obvious. That McLaren fella, Hamilton, he's all right.
We need to charge here. Copy.
Right. Nice chill start, boys. We're in the race. Don't want any weird shenanigans. Anybody on softs? Oh, Daniel, that's not a landing an eye there. Hamilton's on the hard tyres as well. Okay. Clearly, Daniel Ricciardo does not have the BBC weather service.
Alpha Tower, he gained a place.
But as a sort of obviously not full price game and everything, it's, even if I was not doing YouTube, if I just bought this and played it for myself privately,
someone's run wide.
100% worth it. I've really enjoyed it. It's just, the next step, there's so much to fix. Like, I can understand the driver depth, you know, like having more drivers come in and having different things that happen to the driver to give a bit of change things up a little bit. That's for next version, that's fine. But all the other things, I think, is just... Like, just how confused the AI gets if it rains during qualifying.
I think someone's run wide.
Is bonkers. Like, the first 10 minutes of qualifying is dry, perfect driving, and the next 10 minutes is torrential rain. It's like, no, we'll wait. We'll wait. I think we can do a quick lap on the wets. Doohan's driving a little bit slow. Should we give him some... Where's Ricciardo?
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Oh, he must have pitted already. I was going to say, it's not doing really
I
well.
think we've had a car
Right.
run wide.
Is that metal? That's okay. Let's
Is
check
that
the
a
weather.
lockup?
We're good. 29. Lap
We are
29.
expecting rain pretty soon. Copy.
Okay. Got to time this. Got to get in early. That's the key to this. Doon's tyres are a bit dead, but that's, tough. Don't think it's worth a little shot. 2 laps on the softs. The rain has started. Oh no! Oh, if you're here, pit. If you're here, pit. AI, any of these cars, pit. Right, we're just going to have to send them in pretty much the same time as... We're not going to lose much, but we're not going to gain any through the tyre stop. I am going to... There's a little bit... It still feels wet. I'm going to go wets. On both? Or do I... I almost said sabotage. I don't mean sabotage. Do I risk it? No, I feel like it's wet. It's wet. It's wet. That's... Okay.
Aston Martin with
Nobody
a great
pitted.
play there.
So these
They've
are gonna,
moved
these
up
guys
a
are going to...
place.
And again, AI doesn't stack, even when they clearly should. There's just so many of these little things that could... I feel like could be fixed without the biggest patch in the world. I'm not asking for game changes. That can be next year's game. So they're going to have lost a bunch of time because they have to do 1 lap extra. We're currently in interweather, but it's going to get wetter. I think we can push these tyres because we're probably going to come in. It's not going
Aston
crazy.
Martin took a chance and it's
Weird
paid
shenanigans happen. Right, we're 4th and 7th on the old shakeout. I'm assuming everybody's coming at this point.
off.
Oh!
Who's running wide there?
Okay, George Russell has got inters. He'll be fine for... Oh, no, he's not fine for now. He's Christian Fucht. Right, I don't mind that. So he's right ahead, right? So we're 2 seconds behind. Let's see how quick we're about to get another shower. We're already way quicker than him. That's his race. Absolutely. They went for the gamble. Stick 1 on inters, 1 on wets. Need to get past him quick, though. We've got Charles Leclerc right behind us. Get the old teammate here, George Russell, saying, "What the fuck have you done? Why you want my own bloody inters?" Pissing down. And it's getting wetter. I get past him. Running outside. Nice. Okay. Lost a little bit of time. I'm assuming he's going to have to pit again for wet. Bottas is on the
Looks
old
like
inters.
Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Let's check Derwin. We've got 10 seconds, so he'll come out ahead of Russell when he goes. That's fine. Good. Okay, solid start. It's all about when we come in for inters now. I actually think we can push these red. It's definitely looking intery. Russell's still going. Drying out a little bit. He's hoping it'll come back in.
Red Bull moved up.
I'm not sure if it's worth this. I know it's going to get drier, Russell. Oh. Okay. We're okay.
We've just had a car run wide.
No, that's fine. Oh. Oh, this might be inters now, I think. I don't think that's wet enough to go back on wets. And we're drying out. I might risk doing early. I think Ocon could do another lap. I'm going to gamble on some... Russell's going to be... Did he pit in the end? No. Okay, he might. He's going to make some of this time back. He's like, I've committed to these tyres. It's like stubbornness. How I play games. Even if it's wrong, I'm stubborn now. Okay, so Doom can come in. It's like 3.5 millimeters-ish, isn't it? Probably a little bit early, but fine. Okay. Yeah, it probably is too early. I probably should have left it another lap. Oh, oh. I'm a trendsetter. I'm assuming they're coming out in inters. That would be weird. They were pitting for some fresh wets. Yep. Okay. I forgot how short this bloody lap is. That. Yeah. We'll pit. Orange. Orange. Pit. Inters. Good Ocon. The leader's coming in. Carlos is, but Verstappen is staying out. Oh, Maxi Pants he's feeling it. Here comes Russell. Feeling smug. Also, like miles behind, but feeling smug about it. He's gone through. Ooh, that would look really dangerous. Okay. But he's probably going to have to pit again, isn't he? Inter's last a while. He can go orange to the end. Maybe he doesn't know. He probably can get to the end. It's actually turned out all right. Fair play to him. Right. Boone is sitting 10th. Everybody's split apart. Obviously no DRS now, so it's just down to your raw pace. Which is not great for us. There goes Max as he lost. He was so far ahead. Look at that. He could do it comfortably. I'll take a top 4. I think the two cars. Albon. Hello? Okay, good. He's like, sorry.
Aston Martin with a great
I should
play
be in the
there.
points.
They've moved up a
My bad.
place.
Right, so is everybody... Let's have a quick recap. Everybody on inters. 78% is the lowest, but I'm assuming he's going to be fine. We're not going to get dry, but it stays inters. Okay, like this for the rest of the race. Come on, Ocon. No DRS. Overtaking is going to be difficult. Here's a shower just to keep it nice and moist. Okay, they're starting to queue up a little bit behind. But as long as we don't make a mistake, I'm not sure if he's quick enough to overtake.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Hey, Tsunoda. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, this is good. Oh, Hamilton's gone through. And my time was a little bit worse.
McLaren gain a position.
The time looks fine there. Okay. Okay, it's doing. It's doing. It's doing. It's doing. It's okay. Right, you
Oh,
hold
did
up
someone
then.
run wide there?
Right. Leclerc's right. I think he's quick enough to overtake even that DRS.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Shit. Oh, if I go orange, I feel it. No, you're fine. 3 laps, 56%. All good. All good. Not good. Not good. Okay, that's... There's no way we get put back past him.
I can't do anything, guys.
You cannot run wide.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Alright. Alright. Comfortable race in the end. Would have been fun if we'd had the best ones are like when it dries out and there's like a 4-lap, 5-lap dry spell. Some people are still on inters, some people go on, and it's just rapid. That's my most fun of this game. And you do a late pit stop and you're on the fresh tyres and you're trying to scythe through teams. Well, this, nothing. Perez is right behind him, so I'm not going to... A 6th and a 7th. I'm actually surprised, touch all the wood, that Doohan has not crashed more.
This is a performance to remember
The way I
from
would say, when you
Esteban
get a
Ocon.
youngster,
Extraordinary.
they like a mistake or two. Verstappen. Well, George Russell in the end finished 4th. Fair play to him. We made fun of him, but it dried out quicker than it should have. He got very lucky. Look, doing a knock-on, same amount of points. And we are sitting. So if this is our last season, I think... Could we... So we don't need to do any research. I'm just going to pump it all into parts. Can we get 3rd? Is that a bit much of an ask? Not if we pump everything in. I don't think we're that much slower. McLaren have got good drivers. We're going for 3rd. Podium. End of season podium. Yeah, but let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. Am I being a bit precious? Am I just used to like having FM updates and transfer updates and stuff, so it's all good on Football Manager? Or is it... I don't know. I think they gave up a bit too early. You could have just had like 5 people work on, even if the patch takes a bit longer, just to, you know, fix some of the obvious stuff that even a newer player might get pissed off, like with the really weird qualifying and maybe trying to balance the finances better and stuff like that. But we are smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. Right, there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that. Do love a moist race. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.